Hi everyone, my name is Ashika Ganesh and I'm a product manager here at Google Cloud. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to enhance ransomware resilience of your persistent or hyperdisk backups. Let's get started. We know that protecting data is more critical than ever. The risk of data loss have grown from simple accidental deletion to sophisticated cyber attacks like ransomware and malicious deletion. To help counter these threats, which can impact both operations and reputation, we've first launched the Backup Vault, a secure solution for safeguarding compute engine VM backups. Backup Vault offers numerous things. First, Backup Vault provides immutable, indelible, and air-gapped backup storage to protect your backups from corruption and deletion, enhancing your security and compliance. Next, Backup Vault is fully integrated with Google Cloud Identity and Access Management. This means that we offer granular permissioning and role-based access control, further safeguarding your data. Backup Vault also lets you backup and recover across projects. You can isolate backups and enable reliable recovery even if the source project is unavailable or possibly compromised. Lastly, Backup Vaults allow you to proactively identify any anomalous activities, such as destructive actions on backups, through direct integration with Security Command Center, adding an extra layer of protection. Now, let's walk through how we can enhance cyber resilience and protect critical data stored in persistent and hyperdisks in 3 simple steps. First, to secure your backups from ransomware and malicious users, you need to create a backup vault. Second, you need to create a backup plan that defines how frequently you want to back up your persistent or hyperdisk data. This will include where you want to store the backup and how long you want to retain them for. Lastly, you apply the backup plan you just created to desired disks, and the backup and DR service will start backing up these disks as per the schedule. So let's get started with the demo. First, let's begin by creating a backup vault. Navigate to the Backup Vault section in the left nav and then click on the Create Backup Vault button. You will start by giving the vault a name and an optional description. For this demo, let's name it Sales App Prod Vault. Next, select where the backup vault will be located. You can choose a specific region or a multi-region for higher redundancy and availability. Let's choose the multi-region US location for this demo. Now for a critical step, setting the minimum enforced retention period. This ensures that no one, not even a backup admin, can delete backups before this period expires. For this demo, let's configure this enforced retention period to be 30 days. Additionally, for maximum protection against malicious activity or to meet any compliance needs, you can choose to lock the enforced retention period. Finally, let's look at the available access restriction options for the vault. In this demo, let's go with the default, which will allow the vault to be accessed from any project within our organization. Once created, you will now see this new vault in the list. Now that we have our secure vault, it's time to define our backup schedule by creating a backup plan. To do this, navigate to the Backup Plan section in the left nav and hit Create Backup Plan. First, select the resource type. If you want to protect the entire compute engine VM, you can select compute engine. Given that we want to protect critical data stored in our persistent or hyperdisk, we will select disk as the resource type. Then give the backup plan a name, an optional description, and select its location. For this demo, let's name the backup plan Disk Backup Platinum. And we're going to create this plan for the US Central 1 region so that any disk in US Central 1 can be protected using this backup plan. Let's select the backup vault where the backups should be stored. In this case, we will select the backup vault we just created. All the backups taken by this backup plan will be stored into this vault. Let's specify the backup schedule by adding one or more backup rules. Let's say that you want to back up the disk every hour. We'll name the rule Hourly Backup. Let's also change the recurrence to hourly and set it to repeat every 1 hour. Let's then select the time zone and specify the start and end times for the backup window. Here you can set it to run all day. Lastly, let's specify the retention period for these backups, which determines how long they will be kept before automatically being deleted. You can also add more rules for daily, weekly, or monthly backups, each with different retention periods to meet your RPO needs. Now with the vault and plan ready, let's begin protecting our disks by clicking on Schedule Backups. In the first step, choose the disks you want to back up. You can select the project and region where the disks are located, browse the list, and select the disks you want to protect. In the next step, simply choose the backup plan you want to apply to the selected disks. In the final step, review all the details and ensure everything is correct, and then hit the Schedule button. From this point on, the Backup and DR service will begin backing up your disks automatically based on your plan's configuration. To view all the backups for a given disk, click on the disk's name. This will list all available recovery points. If you need to take an immediate backup on an on-demand basis outside of the schedule, you can simply hit the Create On-Demand button and choose the backup rule you want to execute. When it's time to recover data, just select the desired backup and choose the Restore option. On the Restore screen, select the project where you want to create the new disk. Ensure that all the needed permissions are in place. Once you've configured the properties, hit the Restore button and the disk will be recovered from the selected recovery point in the selected project. You can automate all your backup processes with support for APIs, Google Cloud CLI, and Terraform. Get started with Backup NDR today to enhance the security of your critical data, guarding against both ransomware and malicious deletion. Thank you for watching. Bye.